For the first time ever, we welcome you to the Special Administrative Region of Hong Kong as our 10th and final regular season Masters brings us to the southeastern tip of China. The world-renowned location is where the final slot to next month's World Tour final will be officially decided. No better place to film the final scene of a regular season that has seen so many plot changes. We're going to see if there are any more twists and turns left in this story of 2022. That guy's had a lot to do with the story of 2022. That is Šakiai Stojicic, the leader in player value, the leader in points. In terms of the Pro Tour, more on him and his UB squad as we take a look at the groups. It's Pool A, UB the favorite there with Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy, who have qualified for the World Tour final. And Cebu Chooks, a team that's interesting. They have a chance to qualify, but they've got to win it all. All the big dogs are here, from UB to Riga to Antwerp to Amsterdam to Vienna, Šakiai, Gulbelė. They're all set to get to action over the next 2 days with a $40,000 grand prize at stake. Not to mention World Tour final implications at play as well. Of course, we'll break it all down throughout the day. I'm Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. Hopefully you got a chance to see the qualifying draw. Our two teams that emerged from the qualifying draw were Hong Kong and Kaohsiung. Those two teams will be playing in groups C and D. Again, as we get ready to head into the main draw here, Pool A action in front of you. UB has been #1 all season long. They do not have the top rebounder on the season, named Ulaanbaatar. So instead, they're going to play with Jiange Chen. He's going to join Marko Brankovic, Šakiai Stojicic, and the legend himself, Dejan Majstorovic. So there's the world #1, Dr. Strange, joining this quartet. This is UB trying to regain some momentum ahead of the World Tour final. Their #1 ranking will not be threatened no matter what. They could lose the tournament and everything, and they're still going to finish atop the World Tour standings and take home a $60,000 bonus for their efforts this year. One of the first 4 events of the season. Have stumbled in the previous 3. We'll see what they bring this time around. And maybe even more interestingly, the Filipinos. They got a lot to play for. Here they are with Mac Tayo, Mike Harry, Brandon Ramirez, and Marcus Hammonds. The thing about Cebu is they could jump Lausanne Sport for the 12th and final spot for the World Tour. As you know, the top 12 teams in the standings at the end of the regular season will play for the biggest prize of them all. That's coming up in Abu Dhabi, December 9th and 10th. And Cebu Chooks are the only team in the field that can potentially earn their way in. All the other 11 teams competing, well, I shouldn't say that. The other 11 spots are already locked down. Only one spot that could change. We don't want to change our officials. They're pretty dang on good. Marcos Michaelides and Cecilia Todt. They will have the whistles around their neck in this one. You see scary Mike Harry getting up and throwing one down. Nobody's dunked more on the tour this year than that dude, Dr. Strange, Šakiai Stojicic, 30 years old, and the world #1. There's Matt Spider Tayo. This dude is special with that Wilson in his hands, let me tell you. Cebu Chooks defeated Manila Chooks 20-18 to clinch the title recently to qualify here to the Hong Kong Masters, first ever Hong Kong Masters. So they put that event together in the Philippines, and that just happened last week. The Chooks to Go Filipinas 3x3 2022 Quest. Mac Tayo had 9 points in the final. He had a couple of back-to-back 2s to lead Cebu Chooks to that win. And the only way for them to qualify, they got to win the entire tournament. That's 100 tour points. And that would give them enough to jump Lausanne Sport and earn their way into the World Tour final. All right, countdown is over. Let's get it on. Kyle Montgomery, aka The Voice, here with you as we get the main draw underway here in Hong Kong for the first time ever. Scary Mike Harry. Ooh. Starts off with a bad miss. We got a shot clock situation. I'm not sure Mike Harry touched anything with that except for glass. So Ub with a little bit different looking squad. They got the 23-year-old rising Chinese star, Jiang Chen. He has played with Ub previously. Ub looked unbeatable the first half of the season. They were unbeatable. Again, they won the first 4 events. Nice swing out to the Beast, but the stroke wasn't stroking. Long rebound, the Beast fakes the pass. He's gonna kick it up top. Dr. Strange with the range. Down to Mike Harry. Mike Harry. He's stronger than you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Take a look at Dr. Strange getting laces from the top of the key. He has had an incredible year. As Mike Harry is able to knock it down. Long range, oh, shooter's roll. That's gonna endear you to your teammates. (4-2) Ub, right out of the gates. There's Dr. Strange, #1 in player value on the World Tour. He can also drop dimes like that. He shares it because he cares. Also the most key assists. See? Here's the spider. Up top to Ub, Marko Brankovic. That one broken up. B. Ramirez. He'll hand it off. Marcus Hammonds. The float had too much float. The Beast. Strahinja sharing the Wilson up top. What a touch pass. They don't finish it off though. Spider couldn't net it. Ramirez grown man game, but couldn't cap it with the layup. He's gonna get another chance, and that time he makes good. Majstorovic will tip it out to Brankovic. Brankovic to the Maestro. Mishandled, give it up to B. He swings it. Marcus Hammonds, 2-piece, missed it. Tipped out of bounds. Majstorovic, who's made more twos than anybody else in the league this year. Just one more than Thibaut Vervoort. Oh, the Beast. 3rd in scoring on the World Tour this year. You can see why. He's got a stroke. Hammonds, nice dribble drive, drops it off to Mike Harry, but he sold it at the rim. He's going to get it back and make good on that miss. Offensive foul is called. As Ub lead it. 7-4. Ramirez to Hammonds. Marcus try to sneak it over to Harry. That one ends up going out of bounds instead, as Ub will take back over. Dr. Strange drops it off to the Maestro. The Maestro, the shorty, off the glass and in. Hammonds. Post office, Dr. Strange says not today. All the maestro. Leads at 5 now. Hammonds, soft touch, baby oil. Dr. Strange ricochets on the front of the iron there. Scary Mike Harry attacking the rim. There's some things shaking around this place. Take another look. First the Hammonds bucket. And then Mike Harry attacking the rack. So Ulaanbaatar, who won in Utsunomiya, one in Manila, one in Prague, and one in Lausanne. They finished runners-up in Debrecen. A forgettable finish in Paris, 7th. And a runners-up finish in Riyadh, losing most recently to Riga. So 600 points for Ulaanbaatar. They are far and away the leaders on the tour this year. Here they come. Dr. Strange kicks it out to the Beast. Follows his own miss. The scoop is off target. Harry comes away with the rebound. 3-point contest. Spider has that one deflected by the Beast. So the Serbs, runners up twice in their last 4 Masters. Oh, dime time. Some loose change out there. Mactayo setting up the shot. That shot way off the mark of Maestro, though, man. He's big and strong down there. Hammonds, all oxygen. Cebu currently 19th in the World Tour standing, 76 points. Chen couldn't put it in. Spider kicks it out to Scary. Mike Harry left it short, right in front of the rim. Got to finish those. That ball skipped over to the Maestro. The Maestro to the crib. On his way up. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 1. Cebu Chooks with a 4th foul. Maestro's been pretty much automatic from the free throw line this year. He's made 2. Wait a minute. I thought Maestro would shoot. My bad. It's Dr. Strange. He's been pretty good too, 77% from the free throw line, but he missed that one. Maybe that was an announcer's jinx that's been going around lately. 10-7. Oob. Look out for Mactayo. He wants to rock right now. He scored 11 points against Oob when they met in Cebu. Nearly pulled off an upset in their own Masters, Cebu. But almost don't count. Spider saying that was deflected. He's saying that. White ball. That's the call. Round comes Dr. Strange, going to work on Hammonds. Goes right, then left. Thought about the pull up, instead steps through. He's gonna kick it to his Brate. And he couldn't knock it down. Oh, and then Cebu Chooks mishandled it. Speaking of Cebu Chooks, shout out to our global partner, Chooks to Go. Our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson. Our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. Oh, look at the maestro working on the spider. Oh my goodness. Put him in the bucket. Too little. Take a look at the maestro. With Mac Tayo just harassing him. Tayo wanted a 3 seconds call. But here's the maestro. As I was saying earlier, he's made 21 of 23 free throws, make that 22 of 24. That's good for 91% this year. He has not been too shabby. Here's Chen whips it out to the maestro. String music. Mike Harry. Hammonds. Couldn't hit the fade in the corner. Oh, the maestro jab step. Soft blue. So Oob will take over top of the key. Fresh 12 to work with. Jiang Chen. He'll start the possession over to the Beast from the right elbow. The Beast fakes the handoff. Eventually gives it up to Stojacic. Bucket. Oh, up top, Harry elevates and scores. So Cebu with 8 points, but Oob looking good. They are a fine-tuned machine. The Beast misses that one. Rebound goes to Hammonds. Hammonds is fouled by Shahinia. So TV timeout. Take a look at Dejan Majstorovic. Didn't shoot it great in Riyadh, Dejan, but he looks like he's back in regular form again. Splashing that two-piece. Been an incredible season for Dejan Majstorovic and Oob, who would love nothing more than to cap the regular season with a win. As Spider, oh, has that one spit out. Spider, some tough defense on Chen. Now the Beast. That's just, oh, it's taken away. They had something working there. Spider whips it down to Brandon Ramirez. And Ramirez, he earns the whistle. He's gonna shoot one. That is foul number 6 on Oob. Cebu Chooks with 5 right behind him. So Brandon Ramirez. Every trip to the line, every possession, so important for Cebu, who trail it by 8. Misses the free throw. Chen shooting confidently. Just ricochets off the iron. Mac Tayo down to B. Oh, Ramirez had it poked away by Shahinia. Three shoot, Hammonds. Gets it up. Rolls off the 10. Oob doing a great job forcing the action and making the Cebu defenders move at all times. Harry wanted the rock. He's give it back. Tayo, hand up, throws the shot off. Hammonds is going to save it, but to the well, it stays with blue. Somehow, Spider turns around, chunks the deuces. It's a no-go. Quickly passing it left. Shahinia assessing the defense, so let the Beast go to work. The Beast with a VIP pass. Beautiful setup. And Shahinia playing the passing lane. So everywhere Cebu Chooks looks, it's nothing but Serbians. I mean, they are just all in the passing lanes, contesting the shots, defending, rebounding, scoring. Look at this setup right here. You talk about threading the needle. Your granny can't do it like that. She's knitting your Christmas sweater. Man. We back. First time ever in Hong Kong, y'all. There's Spider. Getting it to go into the web. Yeah, little miscommunication there. And again, playing without Ulaanbaatar, the league's top rebounder. Oh, nice fake, Harry. Man, he is explosive. Dr. Strange. Oh, offensive foul.
And that's team foul number 7 on team Huishan. However, no free throws as it was an offensive foul, but any defensive fouls moving forward will be 2 free throws.
So 7th foul does put him in the penalty. No free throws. The result. Spider. Oh, dropped it off. Oh, Harry. Slow to get up.
He's all right.
But man, that dish was beautiful. And Harry been able to finish that off. That would have been some mixtape material. So I had to clean up a little sweat there off the court. And a 12-second shot clock for Oop to get back to work. Oh, nearly threw that one away. Mike Stortovich goes down to get it. 7 seconds, no need to panic. Dr. Strange goes left. Nearly made the layup. And miscommunication. That one's thrown away. Cebu Chooks trailing by 7. You can tell that they're running low on gas. Ooh, force you to work. Look at that, active hands defensively at all times. Spider to Mike Harry. Here comes Harry. Drop step, bucket. Still a 6-point game though. A lot of work to do for Cebu Chooks. If they're gonna slow down, ooh, that is a 6 foul on Cebu Chooks. That is not gonna help their cause. There's the last score on the interior for Mike Harry. Beast with the ball fake. Uh-oh, Maestro. Missed it. Oh, Harry couldn't get there in time. The Beast is able to sneak that one up and in. Here's Spider. Uh-oh. Nice move. Couldn't cap it off. Hammonds. He's cleared the fire, but it's a misfire. Dr. Strange swings it. The Beast, jab step. The Beast. Off balance layup attempt. It's a no. Spider. Good look. Not a good looking result. 7-point difference. Dr. Strange. Left to right. Nothing but oxygen. $11 seconds left in this one. This is going to be an Oob victory. Spider, beautiful dime, but This is very likely going to be a 6-point loss for Cebu Chooks. Unless Spider can get one to go here for the horn. He cannot. So instead, that final will be 19-13. Ooh, over Cebu. And again, Cebu Chooks, they could earn their way to the World Tour final if they win it all. They got to win it all. Tough group. They got and Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. And they will suffer a loss to start off their campaign here in Hong Kong. Rachel Rominger is standing by with the world #1, Shaheen Stoyic's Dr. Strange. Let's hear what he has to say after that opening win. Rach, take it away.
Sarainia, tell me, how did you have to adapt your game without Barat?
You know, it was excellent. He had some injury in practice. We practiced last 2 weeks with him there. My storage need to take rest this tournament. But in the end, we are all here together and practice together, and it's not very difficult to play with change teams.
That first win of the tournament is always good to like set the tone. How's the team feeling?
It's a very important win. It's very difficult when you come from Europe to Asia. Time zone is different, and we don't sleep very well, and because of that we prepare to today will be very difficult with both teams, and we know we must win and give 100%.
Well, thank you and good
Thank
luck.
you.
Yeah, tell me about it. I had a 16-hour flight from Los Angeles here. The time zone change it's different. But we must adjust. And Oob certainly did. They didn't look like they were short of sleep at all. They put Cebu Chooks to sleep. Rocked them straight to bed with a nice performance that was very Oob-like. And they set the bar so high for themselves at the beginning of the season, where they couldn't lose. They get 2 semifinal finishes in their last 4 Masters, and you know everybody's wondering what's wrong with Oob. I mean, they're right there. I mean, they got to win them all. You know, but that's the level of expectation that comes with this team that has been so good here in 2022. And this game is another indicator of just how dangerous these Serbians are. Cebu Chooks gave it their best effort with Mike Harry attacking the rack. But this finely tuned machine that is Oob, they end up winning it by 6, 19-13, the official final, as we got 1 game in the books. Now, who's on deck? Well, I'll tell you. Oh, it's Beijing and Liman. Yeah, Liman, one of our 5 Masters winners this year. Had 5 different Masters winners. Vienna's won. Obviously Liman. Oob with 4. Riga with 3. And who else? I'm missing somebody there. I'm going straight off. Oh, Antwerp. Of course, Antwerp, who got it done in Debrecen. There you are. There's your 5 winners. Liman, they won it in Utrecht. They're looking to get back in the winner's circle. And they got the killer back, Sakiai. Liman, #2 in the World Tour standings, heading into this final regular season Masters, 455 points. They won that Utrecht Masters. They've been a force for years and have once again had a strong season. Even though they've only got 1 title to show, they did dominate in the Challengers this year. They made the quarterfinals in all 7 Masters they played in. And here they are. Stefan Kojic, Mihailo Vasic, Sakiai, and last but not least, Miroslav Pajsilic, the hitman. Now, as for Beijing, they come out with a Chinese-Serbian mix with Hanyu Guo, Peng Yan, Yan Bozu, and the Serbian legend himself with 4 World Tour final titles, 4 World Championships. That is the surgeon himself, Marco Savage. He's like, get a picture. What are y'all doing? Yeah, Marco Savage, longtime Novi Sad member, one of the greatest to play the game. Enjoyed so much success over 10 years. Didn't end up getting selected to represent Serbia at the Olympic Games and had to do some soul searching. So he came back as a player coach, got the invitation to be a player coach for Team Beijing. Said that he needed like a restart, a new breath of fresh air. And he's got it here, and he's got it now. And he's looking to lead Beijing to what would be a big upset over Liman. This Liman team led by Stefan Kojic, who has been just incredible to say the least this year. He's been one of the best in the business. Top 3 in player value this year. MVP at the Utrecht Masters. 2nd in points overall. That's including the Challengers and Pro Tour, World Tour events. 35% from 2 range. We're talking about Stefan Kojic, Slimiato.
Of course, before we get started, we do this countdown. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.
All right, it's on now. Here we go. Killer to the hitman. By Shilic, down to the Manimal. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, down low. And the Manimals whistle for the foul. Our 2 officials, by the way, Marcos Michaelides and Eddie Liu. Yanbo Zhu, 29-year-old. He's at the line. He shoots and he strokes. Kilian, he nearly hit that fall away shot. There's the killer. Killer Kilian to the hitman. Here's Miroslav. Pajšajlić, cross-court pass. Vasquez, quicker than he looks. Beat Savage for the score. Here's the surgeon. Not so precise that time as he missed the 2-piece. Pajšajlić down to the post office. You're gonna need some bubble wrap for that package. That foul is on the floor, so no bucket. Take another look. Liman playing without Alexander Radkov. The voice of Kilian playing in his place. So we've seen some slight roster changes for this last regular season Masters. Liman, again, has already qualified to World Tour Final. But their number 2 spot is not exactly sealed. Meantime, 2-piece combo. Teams like Antwerp and Amsterdam hot on their heels. Even Riga could potentially jump them. And it comes down to money because there's big bonuses at the end of the year for the top 5 finishers in the regular season standings. As well as individual prizes for player value too. We'll get into that later. But the pre-final money payouts will be $60,000 to first place, 40 G's to second, 30,000 to third, 24,000 to fourth, and 20,000 to fifth place. In terms of the World Tour standings at the end of this Masters, that's bonus money. Meantime, good defense there from Savage, who threw that shot off as he's spent many years battling Stefan Kojic. So much improved Beijing team who spent the last 2 months practicing in Serbia. And he hit that one from Belgrade. Got to stay sound defensively. As Vasic is tricky down there. He gets the bucket to go after the move. It's 7-3 Liman. Off balance, 2 is missed by Šakiai with the board. Killy. Fall away. Whew. That looked like it might fall. It didn't, though. Killian with the steal. That's a foul. Sounded like foul red. Offensive foul. That is correct. Ball over to Beijing. Ping-Yan, Ping-Yan has actually played with Liman before. There's Savage, he didn't forget the tip. Kojic running to the corner. And we've seen him hit those so many times, not that time, as the score stays 7-4. Whoa, whoa. That does not fall. Still a 3-point game as we're under 7 minutes. Killian, he misfires on the trigger pull. Ping-Yan to Guo. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, they don't. Guo was saying the bucket should count. He was in the process of shooting. Eddie Lou says it's on the floor. No basket. Foul on the floor, TV timeout. So in Group B, you got Liman, you got Šakiai, Gulbelė, and you got Beijing. This is not an easy draw in this group. Marco Savage is back. He's a 4-time gold medalist at the World Cup, a 4-time World Tour final winner. Said he had butterflies coming back to play this one, although we did see him earlier this season. He's made a career doing stuff like that, set up his teammates. And he's got Beijing within 2. Kojic getting some pressure defense. Comes up short on the 2 attempt. Ping-Yan taking advantage of the smaller Killian underneath. Killian down to the Manimal. The Manimal going in beast mode. He's gonna loft that one up, missed it. Does not come away with the rebound. That loose Wilson is gonna end up with Beijing. Savage with the up fake, Savage with the drive, Savage with the scoop deep. It's 7-7, killer. The stroke wasn't stroking. Kojic, he'll clear it himself. He's got Guo defending. Kojic, one of the most potent scorers in the game. He's trying to set up Guo. He's got him left in the dust, and he cruises in for the crib. Ping-Yan swings it. Guo. Wait for the screen from Savage. Guo lets it go. 2-piece dinner. Finger licking good. Oh, look at the defense here from Savage. He took his cookies like an internet browser. And it's 10-8. Beijing. So Guo and Savage taking turns getting the rest. Guo said, I need a breather. Savage says, no, I'm the coach. You play. All right. Oh, Kojic. Yep. You see Peng running into Kojic. Now Kojic turned the corner. Oh, he's a smooth criminal. Over to Slimiato. Kojic, man. Sometimes this dude is unstoppable. That length at first step, that one kicked. So fresh 12. Here we go. Down Bolt. Hands it over to Guo. Guo was a little strong on the 2 release, so 11-10, Beijing. 4:20 to play. Kilian with the pocket pass, he'll get it back. Kilian pulls the trigger, bang, bang. Peng Yan, up fake. He's got a good look, and he likes lace as well. Paishilic, strong drive. He comes away with nothing. Peng Yan, nylon. It's 15-12. Beijing, they feeling it now. Again, this team spent 2 months in Serbia playing against some of the best, preparing for this tournament. We saw Beijing compete at the Montreal Masters and had a pretty good run. Ended up finishing 5th in Montreal. So a run all the way to the quarterfinals. They're hoping to get further than that. Now they won't have a chance to make the World Tour final, but they would like to take away $40,000 by winning this tournament. We'll see. Vasic to Kojic, up fake. He's got Vasic on the cut. How in the world did that end up in Vasquez's hands? I'm gonna have to, they're gonna show me that replay in slow-mo. Oh, the hit man. Nothing but you know what. Oh, and it's missed underneath. So Beijing's lead is now down to 1, 16-15 with 3:20 to go. Look, yes, you got to show me that slow-mo in slow-mo. How in the world? Anyway, 16-15 as we get back to it. The hitman to Slimiato. Oh! He caught him slipping. Look at the move. Oh! Oh, Paishilic took him to the cup. Oh, and the cameraman got the worst end of that. It's a dangerous job. Somebody got to do it. Get that man an ice pack and a new lens. Whoa. It's a no that time. Vasquez sneaks one to the killer. Kilian will kick it out to the hitman. Nope. Came up abbreviated. And then Kilian hits the shorty. Peng Yan got to knock those down. Wide open look. Guo with the hustle. It's going to be white ball. That's off of Paishilic. As Liman lead it by 1. Take another look at that drive from Paishilic. He would not be denied. The surgeon. Savage gets it down low. This door is closed. Here's Kojic. Has it poked away. Savage to Jan. Back to Savage. Savage. Flick of the wrist. He doubles down from the right wing. 18-17. What a performance from Marco Savage. 35 years young. He's rediscovered his passion. He's rediscovered his energy for this game. And he's got his team in front with one flick of the wrist.
Please scan it, and you can upload your picture and get your beautiful face and beautiful smile.
Just over 2 minutes to go in this one. And both teams have been trading the lead. Here the last couple of minutes. It's Beijing's turn right now as Paishalic turns the corner. Quicker than first to third. He evens things up at 18 apiece. Offensive foul called on Guo. Whoa. Hanyu Guo. He must have threw the chicken wing. Little elbow maybe as he went past. And that's what's going to get it back over to red. Under 2 minutes to play. Paishalic has been wreaking havoc on the drive. Let's see what it looks like from long range. Nope, the stroke was not stroking. Here's Savage working on Kojic here. Savage puts one up on Kojic. You can bank on him. He's money. Marco Savage, the surgeon, precise. And game point for Beijing. Marco Savage, the legend himself, is putting Beijing on his back by any means necessary. And he has him within 1 point of Šakiai and Liman.
To
20-18. Here come Liman. As Mihailo Vasic hands it over to Paishalic. Paishalic gets the step, gets in for the score. They're going to get it to Savage, and no choice but to foul there. As Paishalic will give that one up. Liman had a couple to give. That is foul number 5 on the Serbians. Savage wants the ball. Why not? Who else? Savage against Slimiato. The surgeon. Step back. High arc. Ball. Game. It is over with. Marco Savage with a hell of a performance to lead Beijing to a shocking win over Liman. 21-19. The surgeon is back. And he's operating. Take another look. The high arc touches nothing but the bottom of the net. How about that? 21-19. Beijing led by Marco Savage. Welcome back. You knew that I said this would be a competitive group. And don't you dare sleep on Beijing. They prove just how serious they are. Wow, what a game, what a game, what a game. So after Oob's opening victory, there's DJ Lass and Maggie turning up. Wow. Let's get another look at how that game went down. Well, Liman was doing Liman-like things at the start. Milo Vasic feasting and beasting on the inside. Miroslav Paishalic, the hitman, with a duet right there. We saw Paishalic really get it going, drive into the cup later in the game. But Beijing showed plenty of grit, plenty of fight, led by the surgeon himself, Marko Savic. He sets the table that time. This time he goes in for the score. A double-digit performance from Marko Savic. Stefan Kojic had a nice stretch as well. Hanyu Guo with the two-piece, and all of a sudden, midway through, you had no idea whose game this might be. Several lead changes down the stretch. Ping Yan finding his touch from long range. And then they just got the luck of the bounce sometimes, did Liman. This was in-your-face action. Big shot from Marko Savic down the stretch. None bigger than that two-ball right there that put him up. This would give them their 20th point as he puts that one right off the square and in, and then finally, with a game on the line, nothing but threads. Marko Savic, his team, emerged victorious by 2 over Liman, as we now have 2 games in the books in the main draw. Man, this is fun. Getting ready for what will be our 3rd contest of the day as we get ready to head into Group C action. But before we do, why don't we give you a clip, an entertainment break before we get back to action. Enjoy. Crazy. I'm about to put this dude in a straitjacket right now. Off the bounce, he tucked it under his bum, and then he brought the bass like an 808. So Tyler Curry up first, up and over. Finishes with the windmill. He's breezy, and he makes it look easy. He's gonna do it by himself. He flies private, and he's finishing with filth. Fix the nets, please. Don't worry about the nets, just fix the rim. Amen! The East Bay over Tyler Curry. Hey, this dude is out of this world. Oh, MG. That gave me motion sickness. Zion Miller time. Off the bounce, he goes 360 windmill. Oh, and finishes with the one-handed post. He touched his knees like he was twerking midair. And then finished with the one-handed throw down. Bravo. Over 2 dudes. That dunk was nastier than Quagmire. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Oh my good, the ninja kick clears the second volunteer. What the? Oh, nice finish there for Miller time. He goes off the bounce. Little swag afterwards. Oohs and ahs from the crowd. Staples, 360 through the legs. And he's still hyped up. He finishes emphatically. Man, those dunk contest dunks never get old. You saw some dunking legends in those clips. Can't wait for the dunk competition tomorrow here as well, by the way. I won't tell you who's competing. I'll tell you that later. All right. You know we got more action coming your way. What's good? Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. I'm here with you, and I ain't going nowhere. Until we hand out $40,000, that is. It is the last regular season Masters of 2022. And the first time we've had a FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters in Hong Kong. Yes, happy to be here. My first time ever visiting Hong Kong. I've known that 3x3 has really been growing exponentially here in the region, so it makes sense. Did you know that Hong Kong has the world's largest number of skyscrapers? I bet you didn't know that. 482 towers, taller than 150 meters. I'm giving you some infotainment, information and entertainment all in once. I'll tell you more about Hong Kong later, but apparently the teams are getting ready to take the court, so we got to talk about some 3x3 right now. I hope you don't mind. That's Dennis the Menace. He cut me in line for our PCR COVID testing today. I didn't like it. We're going to have to discuss that later, Dennis Donker. I'm just playing. And then the birthday boy, November 24th, Nick Sellis, a.k.a. Clark Kent. He is no longer 34, he's 35. And he's joined by must-see TV, Thibaut Vervoort, the 24-year-old. No, he's 25 now. Ranked number 1 out of Belgium. And Brian, the Vault. Antwerp, one of our 5 Masters winners this year. They got it done in Debrecen in an emotional win over Ub in that final. They are already qualified for the World Tour final. So they come in number 3 in the standings. They could potentially earn themselves some more money. More money. Yeah, they could. 400 points coming in. They got a chance to move up to maybe second. If they win the whole thing, they will certainly secure second. But here they are against our qualifying draw entry, Kaohsiung, out of Chinese Taipei. Kaohsiung, they came out of qualifying draw A. They picked up a 1-point win over Wu Kai Sha, and then they picked up a 9-point win over Kowloon. And that's how they earned a spot here. Look at those smiles right there. Yasmina Uris and Cecilia Tot. That's must-see TV, Thibaut Vervoort. Let me just tell you what his numbers look like this. I mean, he's been must-see TV. I mean, his sophomore campaign has been utterly ridiculous. Talking about including the Challengers and the Pro Tour, nobody's made more twos than him. He leads in points. He leads in player value. I think he's number 2 in assists. I mean, Vervoort has been something special to watch here in 2022, and he's bringing it yet again. Thank you. Anyway, as they get warmed up, let me go back to those numbers I was telling you about with Vervoort on the pro circuit, not just the World Tour. Here's what he's looking like. Top score, 341 points. Top player value. Most key assists. Most buzzer beaters. Most two-pointers made. And I'll stop there. That's Thibaut Vervoort, ladies and gentlemen, on the pro circuit this year. Unreal. Matter of fact, since he's leading in player value, if Vervoort ends up finishing this Masters still with the lead in player value. He's going to earn himself $10,000. So that's a part of our individual prize money at the end of the season. The player that leads in player value gets 10 grand. Number 2 in player value gets $7,000. Number 3 in player value gets $5,000. Ah. So, and player value is the metric that measures a player's overall statistical contribution. Just so you know. All right, this is Pool C action, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank our official suppliers before I go any further. Magic Sky, Skelter Sports, Inleo, Baudet, thank you very much. They are part of the 3x3 family in a major way. Clark Kent, the birthday boy, over to Must See TV, down to the vault, and he is hacked on the way up. Brian DeValk, AKA the Vault, because he locks up defensively. Oh, that's a hold on red. Y'all excuse me for a second. I had to make a coffee order. Now, sometimes you just need a kick in the pants midday. Started early this morning. Kaohsiung can tell you. Started the qualifying draw at 10 a.m. Had a brief intermission. And now we get to the main draw of an 18-game day. Dennis the Menace, that stroke wasn't stroking that time. I do like the kicks though. Up fake. Oh, nice sharing. Oh, never mind. That one's thrown away. Kaohsiung representing Chinese Taipei. They're here for the money. No chance that they would make the World Tour final, but they're here to maybe shake things up a little bit.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Ugh. Okay.
Vervoort. Nothing but you know what.
I can fill you with real millionaires. It's called go.
All right, I'm going to stop. Here's Donker. Whoa, he sold it at the rim. Oh, nice up fake there. Mid-range, no. Yes. Ricocheted off the iron. That Wilson gets moving around the perimeter. Dennis the Menace. Oh, he's denied at the front door, but he was fouled. So here's Dunker. And free throw is knocked down. Travel. Who's phony? Who's fake? That's the type of people I hate. Man, DJ Last got it going over there. Antwerp's got it going so far. They lead 2-0. Nice hesitation, attack, and Clark Kent couldn't stroke it. Sloppy ball there. Kaohsiung. Oh, Celis cleaned up his own mess. And out of bounds off red. Tell you, this Antwerp team is as good as anybody when they put it all together. They do have a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde to them, as I think they would even admit themselves. But when they're good, they are really good. And when they're bad, they're, you know, the other part of that. You don't see Must See TV struggling with reception like that very often. Rebound's going to land in Antwerp's lap. DeValk is saying, let's move it. Vervoort gets it over to Celis. Celis' pass. It's just a little long. Celis is going to check out. Is he in the Valk had some words, just not on the same page on that particular play. Kaohsiung with Hu Kong-cheng, Jing Hao-chin, Yen Chien-lu, and Yuan Hong-hu. 3-zip, Antwerp. Antwerp 15-10. Record probably should be a little bit better. They do have a winning percentage that's well below the Oobs, Rigas, and Limans of the world. They want to be considered amongst the elite. They got to win more consistently. Oh, man, Vervoort ran into a brick wall. And he still pulled out the gun and shot his way through. Take another look at Must See TV. On the Pro Tour, second most twos made. On the World Tour, I should say. On the Pro Circuit, he's got the most. Celis missed it point blank. Donker misses. Rebound goes to Jinghua Chen. Chen had it taken away. And TV timeout. Back to Antwerp for a bit. Several positive performances. They were inconsistent, though, in Riyadh. That was our most recent Masters. They lost 2 of their 3 games. Although nothing to be ashamed about losing in the quarterfinals to Oob. Vervoort had 22 points in 3 games that tournament. Oh, quick moves with quicker hands from Celis. Forces a tough shot late in the shot clock. Celis to Dunker. Celis will set up on the left side. Oops, there it is. Nice connection between Donker and Celis. Here comes Chen. Chen being absolutely D'd up by Donker. You got some top-level defenders in the Valk and Donker. I'm telling you, perimeter defense is these dudes' cachet. Their forte, I should say. Celis, oh, the Valk gets it over to Donker, oh, and dinks it. Now Donker, oh, just left him. Gone with the wind. 8-1, Antwerp. Not a big shock. Going up against a Kaohsiung team that earned their way in out of the qualifying draw. It usually is a tough road to hoe for teams coming out of the qualifying draw. They be struggling. Up with three in the key is called. Kaohsiung will take over. Hu Kun-cheng hands it off. And a near steal for Antwerp. That ball's going to belong to Kaohsiung. They've only managed a single point almost midway through. 5:30 and counting. They run into trouble. They don't get that shot up in time. A shot clock violation. Donker. Cha-ching. Yeah, Donker, no argument there. He knew that he was in a bad position. But there's Donker giving him 2 to the head from long range. A 9-point advantage for the Belgians. That pass goes off of his head. They fell asleep. Celis is moving slowly. I don't know if he took a shot. He seems to have his scruples back together now. Scruples. Donker trying to double up, missed that one though. Pass off target, Celis has it. Celis gives it right back and nearly took it back, but pokes it out of bounds. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Kaohsiung, and they want a timeout. They are gassed. They've already got 2 games under their belt from the qualifying draw, and they are getting strapped right now by Antwerp. So get it? 2 games under their belt, strapped. Never mind. 9-point difference. It's just a play on words, that's all. We just playing a little bit. We're just trying to keep you sharp out here in Hong Kong. Hope y'all enjoying it. Here we go. But it's 19-5, just over 2 minutes left in our first Pool C action. It's been chalk so, no, it hasn't been chalk so far, excuse me. Ooh, opened with a win, but Liman got beat by Beijing, the 10 seed, so it hasn't been chalk. The favorites are going to get back in the winner's circle here. It's not a matter of if, just a matter of when for Antwerp. All they need is one. Chin will pull up. That's a no. Sellers with the Wilson in hand. Quickly over to Vervoort. Vervoort, splash. Take that with you. Two-piece dinner is good. 22-5. You heard me right. Yes. 22-5. That's the difference between a third-ranked Antwerp and a Kaohsiung team that's coming out of the qualifying draw. No disrespect to Kaohsiung, but it's levels to this, you understand? It's levels to this. Antwerp, one of the best teams in the game, and they prove it with a runaway victory. Only one pool that we haven't seen yet, and that is Pool D. So we're going to look at Riga coming up next against our other qualifying draw entry out of qualifying draw B. That'll be Team Hong Kong. So they're getting set up for that game while we get a look at the highlights. There were a whole lot of them for Antwerp, not many for Kaohsiung. But here was Hong Kong earlier in the qualifying draw. Hong Kong, who beat Yogyakarta and who beat Hong Kong Island. They won both games relatively easily, and they get ready to take the court here next against Riga. That game scheduled to get underway here momentarily. But in the meantime, that's some local entertainment. We'll let MC Noah Lazarus take over the show for a bit. But the next game gets set to start in about 8 minutes. 3:15 is the scheduled start time for that, so y'all stick around. We'll be getting to it in just a bit.
But three 3x3 shirts. All right, y'all, we're going to pick somebody in the audience. Thank you guys so much. Sakiai.
Here we are, all set for our first game in Pool D. Riga and Hong Kong. Hong Kong, who again qualified out of qualifying draw B. Went 2-0. Looked pretty good, I must say. They beat Yogyakarta, and they also beat Hong Kong Island. But they're going up against a team that is probably the hottest in 3x3 right now. They've won 15 straight on the World Tour. They've won 25 straight games consecutively on the pro circuit. This is Team Riga, hot off of a Riga Masters title. Norris Miezes might be the baddest man in 3x3 right now. This dude is allergic to missing in big moments. Huge shot to beat Ub in that final. Riga come in with 3 Masters titles this year. You could argue that they've been the team of the second half of 2022. They come in with 390 points. Ranked number 4 in the World Tour standings. Titles in Montreal, Cebu, and Riyadh. So here they come, Batman and Robin, against a very interesting Hong Kong team who we will see just what they're made of. They can't be Riga, right? Yeah, come on. Yeah, they were good in the qualifying draw, but come on, they're gonna be Riga? No way. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that's what people are thinking. We're gonna see if it's justified or not. Riga's a different monster though, I'm just gonna keep it real. Keep an eye though on Hong Kong. Brian Austin is a player. Brian Austin, he's a hooper. He's wearing number 1. Tyler Kepke. He's a problem with that ball in his hand at the guard position. Richard Bradstreet. He had a pretty good body of work in the qualifying draw. And Chun Ho Man. It's going to be very interesting. There's Norris Miezes. Again, MVP performance in Riyadh. He has been incredible this year. Absolutely incredible. Look out for that Riga Amsterdam High Pro game coming up later on today too. And there's Brian Austin, the leading scorer for Hong Kong in the qualifying draw. He's a player. But Carlos Lasmanis and Norris Miezes, who combined for 71 points. Both top 3 in player value in Riyadh. Agnes Chavars, amongst the leading rebounders this season. And in case you're new to 3x3, these 4 players for Riga are gold medalists at the Olympics. 3x3 made its debut just last summer. And this quartet of players were the first men's team to win a gold medal at the Olympics in 3x3. You're looking at them, that's Eggers Krumens, the ultimate warrior. So Riga, again, with a record of 25 straight victories. This team is on a legendary run, trying to challenge the 2018-19 Novi Sad team's 35-game win streak. That's a tough feat. They'll get it warmed up here. And that horn right there.
Before we get started, of course, we're going to do this countdown, y'all. Once again, we do not say 3, 2, 1. We say 3x3.
How shocking would it be if Hong Kong stopped Riga's run? We're going to find out. This 10-minute sprint is about to start. They lost to Wilson for a second. There's Batman, Carlos Lasmanis. This dude is averaging 8.5 points per game.
The slash cash
Ulaanbaatar has been incredible. The team has not lost since Batman has returned. Considered by many to be the best player in the game. Ulaanbaatar, buckets from the charity stripe. Not a problem for him. Ulaanbaatar with the highest scoring average of any player that's played more than 15 games. 8.5 points per game. Two-piece combo from Batman is 4-0, just like that. Oh, look at that touch pass. Krumens to the Batman. And Ulaanbaatar is on a personal scoring run just by himself. He hit that last two, and then there was the layup, and then I think he's on a 4-0 run by himself. Does he have all five? There's Brian Austin. Brian Austin attacking Miezis. And he's fouled on his way up. And there's BA getting Hong Kong on the board. Krumens quickly over to the maze. Back to Crew for two. All net, all wet. 7-1. The Latvians hot out of the gates. Oh, Bradstreet. 7-3. Oh, Bradstreet with some defense too. He's a two-way player apparently. And he likes the two-piece. Splash. Batman. That one off the iron. There's Tyler. Making this move on Chavars. And he can take him off the to-do list. But Kepke gets called for the foul after the make. Couple of fouls on Hong Kong, playing in their own backyard here. Batman, ooh, left him. Nice play there. Quick hands by Brian Austin to poke that one away. Otherwise, Batman was about to wreck shop. Cleared for fire. But he fires a blank. Cap K. Captain. Bradstreet. Oh, one pass too many. 3 seconds. Kepke. Kepke. Kepke all the way. Oh, Miezis with the dime set up. He and Batman linking up. Ulaanbaatar wanted to make that layup. Instead, he's going to shoot one. Batman. Knocks down the free throw. Not a shock. He's made 31 of 39 this year, 80% from the stripe. Brian Austin, count those. 8-7. This is after Riga was leading by 7 points. Oh, silly foul by Bradstreet. No need for that, because that's going to give Ulaanbaatar a chance at a 2-point play. Take another look at Brian Austin. Just in front of the logo, he lets the 2 go and absolutely drains it. So Hong Kong is right back in this thing. They want to do more than threaten this 25-game win streak for the Latvians. 15 in a row on the World Tour. Offensive foul will give it back over to Riga. Agnes Chavars to Carlos Lasmanis, down to Eggers Krumens. Eggers Krumens to Batman. Tough layup attempt right there. Kepke elevating. Little dude's got some bounce. Kepke, 35 years old. Each one of these Hong Kong players 35 and above, with the exception of Homan. Kepke working on Yesus. Missed it long. Krumens couldn't recover the rebound. Krumens will check out. Lasmanis is in with Chavars and Mieses. Brian Austin thought about shooting that too. Kepke. Oh, he is pressured. He is pressured. 10-9, the maze. Oh, Mieses dropped him off like the Metro line. Bryant had it poked away. Batman getting pesky with it. Kepke just missed it. That ball kept alive though. Brian Austin run up and get done up. He likes laces. 12-11. Now Mieses. He'll drop it off to Lasmanis. And that's a foul on the shot. Don't look now. We got ourselves a 1-point game. Hong Kong hanging tight with Riga. 6-13 as we go into a TV timeout. The Latvians led this by as many as 8, I believe, early. I think this was a 9-1 game. Since then, Hong Kong has gone on a 10-3 run. It was either 7 or 8. Shots like that have narrowed the gap. Brian Austin, I told you he could play. Lasmanis, automatic from the line. Oh, Lasmanis. Kepke showing no fear. He took it right at the Batman. Krumens trying to get creative with his pass attempt. So Riga's got to settle in here. Take another look at Kepke. And somehow Hong Kong have reserved some energy for the main draw. The Aces. Oh, Kepke couldn't hit it. Out of bounds. Bradstreet is in. There's Mieses left to right. You cannot leave him. Just missed it. Brian Austin. He's got the Wilson in hand. Over to Kepke. It's been a tough assignment for Mieses so far. Kepke. Oh, nice move. Missed it. Krumens up fake. Krumens on the drive. Krumens, tough bucket. Brian Austin settling in, assessing Krumens. Couldn't splash him from long range. Does keep the rock and count that. He's going to get continuation. Brian Austin with a chance for a 2-point play as we're nearing the midway point. He can tie things up at 14 apiece if he converts at the free throw line. Brian Austin taking his time, flicks the wrist, count that. We're all even, 14 apiece, but the transition defense was not good. And the Aces nicked the rim. Foul White. Wow. Number one, the Aces doesn't miss that like that too often. Bradstreet called for the foul. Lasmanis, as I mentioned, an 80% free throw shooter. A rare miss for Lasmanis. And he makes good on the second. Gives his team a 1-point advantage. Kepke, ISO game with Krumans defending. Kepke pulls up in the deep end. 16-15. And then an offensive foul is called on Krumans. Look at the range from Kepke. He hit that one from cross country. Hong Kong in the driver's seat. 16-15 with possession. Kepke's had a hell of a game so far. Now it's Batman's turn to defend him. Kepke taking it right at Lasmanis, and he can put him on the bucket list too. Kepke is a problem right now. He's a small dude, but a big problem. And no matter which Riga player has defended him, they have not been able to stop him. Lasmanis good on the first of two. Hong Kong is in foul trouble as Lasmanis makes him pay at the line. Riga with only 3 team fouls. We got a 17-17 game. Bryant Austin just missed it to the left. He's having a conversation with himself. Probably shouldn't have settled for that too, although he shot it pretty well. Lasmanis, shimmy, threads. 19-17, Riga. Kepke pushed by Lasmanis. 4:07. The ace is defending Kepke. Uh-oh, Kepke, he's got that look in his eyes. Kepke fires it, spit out. Lasmanis, great position and underneath, but he mishandled it. That ball's over to White. Hong Kong on the attack. Brian Austin misses that one. Here's the maze. Miezis turning the corner. He'll kick it. Batman couldn't put it away. Next dead ball, we'll get a TV timeout. I like your cut, G. Bryant, Kepke hooking up. Lasmanis cannot be stopped. Game point, Riga. Hong Kong, though, with a great showing. Miezis is whistled for the push. That'll be foul number 5 and a TV timeout. 3:24 left in this one. It's looking like Riga is going to emerge victorious. Another look at that precision pass from Brian Austin. But as I was saying, it's looking like Riga's going to come out victorious here, but I'm going to give Hong Kong some credit here. This was a heck of a performance for them. Going up against a team as hot as Riga is right now. They've won their last 4 events. Montreal, Cebu, the Huishan Challenger, and then Riyadh. And Hong Kong, coming from the qualifying draw, have pushed them to their limits. But this is Riga, and this game is over with. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. That's it. That is all. 21-18 Riga. They survive a scare against Hong Kong. And they extend their win streak to 26 in a row. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just too much when it was all said and done. But Hong Kong certainly gave themselves a shot. They certainly gave themselves a chance. And, you know, see what they bring against Amsterdam. You know, the top 2 from each group go on to the quarterfinals. So Hong Kong, if they bring that type of effort, It's not going to be a walk in the park for Amsterdam High Pro either. There are highlights to this game, and there was a lot of them. A thrilling contest. I think it was better than most expected. Okay, I'm not going to speak for everybody. It was better than I expected. I knew that Hong Kong had some tools to make this interesting. I did not know that they could push Riga to the brink like that. Ended up losing by 3 points and had every chance to win it. They had Tyler Kepke. He kept it coming. Bucket after bucket, how you want it. Mid-range, cross, dribble drive, taking it at Las Manas, Crewman's, Miezis. It did not matter. Even had the 2-ball going as well. Nice 1-2 punch. Brian Austin and Tyler Kepke. There's something from his long-range catalog. He can even use that body to score at the rim. But Las Manas hadn't become one of the best in the business by luck. That man's good. So Kepke with an incredible individual performance. Ends up wasting it. Again, a 3-point win for the Latvians as they get things started off on a good foot. That's my James Brown impression. It's not that good, but I figured I'd break it out. All right, who we got next? Oh, we got Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy, and Huishan. All right, so we'll take a little break in the meantime. We'll give you guys a little quiz, and then we'll show you how Riga won in Riyadh before we get back to Pool A action here in Hong Kong. Enjoy.
Okay. You have a team you're cheering for? Hong Kong? Of course. Repping for the home team. So before we get started, let's explain the rules, okay? There's going to be 60 seconds on the clock. You're going to get a basketball. You make one shot. All right, you make a shot. Then the jackpot is going to spin, but the clock will stop once you make a shot, okay? So you get 60 seconds. The jackpot will spin. Let's get a test spin. We're going to give it a test run. So if you get 3-3-3, right, the first one, you will win this yellow shirt. All right, 3-3-3. All right, then you still have time on the clock. You shoot another shot.
好啦，咁如果佢咧有60秒射入咗嘅話咧，老虎機就會着；如果咧就係3-3-3嘅話咧，佢就會有1件衫。仲有時間嘅話就會繼續射。再中嘅話 ，if he hits again and spin, then XXX 你就會有第2件嘅衫 ，second one.
All right, and as long as there's time on the clock, then you have time, right? For the grand prize, is you can win all 3, right? So when it says 3x3, right, you can win the jersey as well.
如果第3次都射入埋，然之後顯示 3x3 嘅話，你就可以贏埋第3件衫啦。
However, if you're gonna go for that 3x3, right, you want to win all 3, you gotta go for it all. It's all or nothing. So it's either you get all 3 or you get nothing. That's cool with you, Litan? All right, he's ready.
明啦嗬，第3個你就要 all in 嘅咯，一係就3件攞晒，一係就
We'll help you grab rebounds, right?
Okay.
But before we get started, let's ask the crowd, are y'all ready? Y'all ready to see Litan ball out?
俾掌聲 Litan!
If you're ready, let me hear you make some noise! All right, let's wait for our count. Everybody, I want you to count with me, okay? When it's time to go, we're going to count 3x3. All right, let's practice. Let's go. 3x3. Let's go. Clock ticking. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, stop clock. Hey!
All right.
And you win one shirt. We'll put it over here so you know what you got on the line. We'll put it right here.
贏咗1件啦，繼續。
53 seconds. Let's go for the next one.
Oh,
money. Let's see. Oh, nothing, nothing.
繼續 Go.
Let's go. Oh, he can shoot free throws. Oh, this is like,
Wow, he's good.
he's good. All right, let's see. Oh, it's going in and out. Let's see. No.
Oh, almost.
All right, let's go. Come on. You still got 40s. Ah, he's automatic. Let's see, Leighton. Oh, is that count?
So close.
All right, let's go. It's so close. Come on. Bang.
My God, he's good.
Oh. They got a future shooter right here. Oh, and he wins.
Yes, that counts. Okay, 第二件啦，贏咗。
All right, you got 42 seconds on the clock,
Let's go.
which is a lot of time. So you hold on. So you want to go for all three? Yes. You want him to go for all three, y'all? Y'all here? Let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, one more time. Let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Leighton. 41 seconds. That's a lot of time, especially for a shooter like you. Oh, all right, keep going. 30. Ah, next one. Let's see. Jackpot. Let's see if you get that. Oh, not yet. All right, come on, keep going.
仲有31秒。
Ah, wet. Here we go. 3x3. We have a winner. Jackpot winner. Leighton from Hong Kong. Putting in work, making it look easy. Oh, too much. You want to say anything to anybody? You want to say hello to anybody, Leighton?
I will.
Okay.
All
And
right,
the
thank
sun,
you.
see, and the sun came out. You made the sun come out. Let's go. The sun is out.
Come here. Let's take a picture.
Big congratulations once again to Leighton. Round of applause, y'all. Round of applause for Leighton. Hey,
恭喜晒。
congratulations. Made it look easy. Good job, bro.
Both teams heating up. It's 17-17. Miezis, you gotta be kidding me. He is a man possessed.
Can get enough for these games when we make the last shot and get winnings.
It is Riga who are victors here in Cebu as they win their second Masters title of 2022.
We all the time start the seasons crappy, let's be honest, and after that, in the end of the seasons, we start to like rise up.
I was just like in that mood that I'm gonna come here and do everything what I can do, fight for every victory and be ready for every game.
Step by step.
We go to every tournament like a new beginning for us, and we knew that this tournament will be very tough because all the top teams except Liman was here.
Oh, it's Riga and Utrecht. Only the game of the day. Latvia stand up. It's those guys from Riga who have not lost a game since the return of their Cape Crusader, Batman. This will be Utrecht's final opportunity to qualify for the World Tour final.
They're really good offensively, they are really skilled players, but they still have to learn how to play this game. We do other small things better than them, so that was the result of the game, you know.
21-6. You heard me right. 21-6 over Utrecht.
We saw that they play 5-on-5 defense on the help sides, and me or Krumich setting the screen and just don't roll but pop out. They collapse to the driver, and that's we just need to make our shots.
I mean, like, if we're talking about Jeddah, you know, they're like super experienced team player. They just don't have any luck this season, I think. Definitely it was super hard game and they played good ball. So maybe we won because we execute better than them and we had like a little bit more luck.
Omaha 3-ball have-tasted victory against the Latvians. Now that Latvian team did not have Carlos Lasmanis.
Omaha team is really good. They play a very fast game and with a lot of shots from the two-point shot.
We were up by, I think, 6 or 7, and then just start to shoot because we were gassed out.
Oh, he's got it again. Dylan Travis. Dylan Travis! 19-18!
They missed final this shot, and we just hold to the ball, and we were luckier.
What a game, and what an effort from Omaha 3-ball. Just not enough to hang with the top dogs.
If I would wear a hat right now, I would take it off. And what I want to say about that team, like, they surprised me, you know. They play fast, they can shoot, they never give up. And if we take Utrecht and Omaha, I think Omaha is like now maybe 2-3 steps forward.
The number 1 seed, UB, your number 2 seed, Riga. And get this, Riga and UB have not met toe-to-toe once this year. This is the first time.
We never played this year with them in the full rosters. They killed us in a Euro Cup and in a World Cup, but today we came out more focused, I think.
They're like super tough team and we are never scared of them. We always want to prove that, like, okay, we are better, but I think this season they're in the first place. Last season we were in the first place, you know. If we use tennis, then we're like Rafael Nadal and Djokovic. So it's like that kind of battle, like every time.
The start for us was really good. We played aggressive and they make a lot of fouls in the start. And we made our shots and I think the scoreboard was like 7 against 1. And I think they was started nervous, but they came back.
Last 2 or 3 offenses, we were gassed out, they were gassed out at the end. We just were again luckier and that's why we won.
Miezis chucks the deuces. What a shot from the maze!
Before like a couple offensive, I missed this last shot.
Everybody in this place is on the edge of their seats. It's the man, Miezis, back iron.
You know, this is like Nauri's special superpower that he can execute those games like that every time. So we know that, and like I saw there is like 20 seconds left. It's 19-19, and we passed ball to Nauris, and Nauris did his job.
How I told it many times, I'm born for this moment.
You couldn't ask for a better final to this point. Norris Miezis, man, that was deeper than psychoanalysis. That man is a psycho. Riga win it, courtesy of Robin.
And I told the team that the Miezis in second time, he will not miss.
Here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Riga are the kings of this Masters. Their 3rd title of the year, their 25th straight win. Unreal.
Everybody did our job in the game, so there's the result.
That was Masters title number 3 on the year for Riga. They are the hottest team in the game right now, and we just saw them come out victorious against Hong Kong. We'll see them later on today as well, as they will look to wrap up group play unbeaten. We will see just how they fare against Amsterdam High Pro. That might be the highlight of the day. That is certainly one of the games that we had circled on the schedule. And this one as well, Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy, 8th in the World Tour standings. They are in. They are one of the 12 best, and they will compete in Abu Dhabi next month. What they haven't done yet is win a Masters this year. They played in 13 of them. They played in 13 events, I should say, not 13 Masters, including the Utsunomiya opener. We've had 11 events this year. And Ulaanbaatar have been featured a good bit. Last time we saw him on the Pro Tour was in Cebu, where they finished 4th. Not too shabby at all. But now they got to go back up against Ub. And the very loosey-goosey Strahinja Stojicic. Dr. Strange. He's earned that nickname in so many ways. He's strange in a good way. All right? So out come Ub again. We saw them pick up a 19-13 win over Cebu Chooks to start the day. They're looking to get back to their winning ways. They were unbeatable. First 4 events. As I mentioned, they did fall off just a taste. A couple of runners-up finishes for Ub in the previous 4 Masters. They finished runners-up in Debrecen. They finished runners-up in Riyadh, our most recent Masters. 7th in Paris. They'll look to go 2-0, but they got to go through Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. It has not been much of a problem this year. They beat Ulaanbaatar in the quarterfinals of the Lausanne Masters. Also, they beat them in the Tainan City Challenger semifinal phase. They are 3-0 all time against Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. But the Mongolians are coming out energized and focused. They got Delganyam Davasambu, the Bull, Ogunjagal, Tokt, Steve Yezer, the sniper out of Edmonton, and Singunbayar Gotov. All right, let's get reintroduced to our officials with Olympic resumes. Cecilio Tokt, Marcos Michalides. This one will be in good hands. Strahinja Stojicic, the world #1. Dr. Strange. Although he was not the leading scorer for in their first contest. Oh, look what he can do. He got some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Strahinja coming off a 5-point scoring effort, game #1. That's Steve Yezer. Might be the sharpest shooter in the game. He's shooting 2-piece at 35% this year, averaging 6 points per game. He's been revitalized as the player coach on this Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy team, and has them playing some good 3x3 right now. Ulaanbaatar is not a team to be looked past. They can now score it. They average just under 19 points per game. And with Steve Sir leading the way, along with Delganyam Davasambu, this team should be a formidable opponent. Trust and believe. And we've seen Ulaanbaatar all over in our professional events this year, Challengers and the World Tour alike. They've been busy. 13 events so far. No titles. But Ulaanbaatar have reached the semifinals in their last 3 events, including the Cebu Masters. So we'll see what they bring this time around against arguably 3x3's best team. I guess since they have the most Masters wins, I don't think you can say arguably. Ub is still 3x3's best team. They got the most wins. They've already secured the #1 spot in the World Tour rankings this year and a $60,000 bonus. They've won more money than anybody else this year, so there's Delganyam Davasambu. Not shooting too bad from 2 range this year. He hasn't shot a bunch of them, but 38%. Yeah. So he's really extended his range and expanded his game to the point to where he's a threat from beyond that 2-point arc. They're certainly going to make this game as tough as possible on Ub. They're going to be physical. if you're Ub, they're going to be concentrating on running Steve Sir off of that 2-point arc. Steve Sir can single-handedly change the game. They got some physical interior players in Ogonjogaltok and Dabasambu. They're not afraid to mix it up with you. And then Singunbayar Gotov, he's an all-around weapon as well. See him knock down the 2 there. Normally you see this Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy team play with Dolgun Inkbat. He's not available for this one. But Ulaanbaatar, they come in with 245 points. And again, good for 8th in the World Tour standings. So they're set up. They are qualified for the World Tour final. What they would like to do is move into the top 5. That way they can get a bonus. Only the top 5 teams in the standings will get that end of year bonus. So let's say they win the whole thing. That'll give them 345 points. That would be enough to jump in Amsterdam High Pro, who are currently 5th, tied with Vienna. So there's some movement that could be made anywhere between 9th and 5th. So they get some extra warm-up time. I'd be lying if I told you what the problem was. God, man, I'm gonna start singing in a second. Y'all know how it gets. Whenever we have these delays. Hey. Oh, this is a perfect time to have a Hong Kong Did You Know? Here we are in Hong Kong for the first time. Of course you know that. But did you know that Hong Kong is famously known for its principle of 1 country, 2 systems? That's because Hong Kong is a part of China but has autonomy as a special administrative region. So it's almost like a country within a country. It has its own flag. It's got its own executive, legislative, and judicial powers. They even have their own Olympic team and anthem. So a lot of people don't know that about Hong Kong. It's a major global financial center, one of the most developed cities in the world. And 3x3 is now here for the first time. How about that? So we say ni hao. All right. That whistle signifies that it is time to get this one started. Thank you so much. I had nothing else to talk about. I was about to go into a full Hong Kong trivia session. They saved us all.
Here we go.
All right. Time to get to it.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Ulaanbaatar will start with the ball in the blue. Ooh, white tops, red bottoms. It's on. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice in your ear. Steve Sir, he's bottled up defensively. Dabasambu thought about the 2 instead. He's going to drive. Took him on a Sunday cruise. Wait, today's not Sunday. You know what I meant. 1-zip. Ulaanbaatar. They led by 1. Now it's all even. The Beast ties things up. The Bull crashing into Brankovic, but Brankovic didn't move quick enough. A nice quick turnaround. And I'll tell you, the Beast is underrated. Oh, nice pass to the cutting Steve Sir. That's that off-the-ball movement. That makes a big difference in 3x3. The mice stroke. The stroke wasn't stroking. He'll kick it over to the beast. Brankovic with the jab step, drives in and scores. That dude is tougher than overcooked steak. Oh, Gonjargal. He mishandled it, got it back and blew the crib. That possession spelled trouble almost from the beginning. Oh, chain. Cha-chain. So Jiang Chin playing in place of the injured Nemanja Barac, buries it from long range. He's shown the ability to be able to shoot that two-piece. Oh, Gonjargal, he's going to answer back. 4-4. Dr. Strange couldn't get laces that time. Davasambu tracks it down with a slimmer frame this year, I must say. Steve Sir has it poked away. He's going to get it back, and he utilizes the flotation device. 5-4, Maestro. Oh, Dr. Strange with a pass out of bounds. Chen defending up top. Goto moving left, drops it off. Sir, mid-range, cash. Ulaanbaatar leading by 2. Their game so far. Steve snipes Sir. Oh, good defense right there. Oh, Majstorovic just took his eye off the ball for a moment. Go off his hands and out of bounds. Ulaanbaatar trying to pull off a shocker here. Again, both of these teams already qualified for the World Tour final. And there's a soft touch by Sok. And he's called for bumping and grinding. Ain't no R. Kelly playing. Shouldn't be bumping and grinding anyway. Anyway. The Maestro. He got a good data plan. That man got range. 7-6. Steve Sir. Ball fake. Are you kidding me? Wetter than a skinny dipper. Oh. 9-6. You gotta love this game. Oh, Steve Sir, I like your cut, G. Oh, the beast. Oh, whoa. Oh, Brankovic missed it, and he's moving gingerly. Take another look. Look at this. He had more fakes than a bootlegger. Here comes Davasambu. Oh, good help defense there from the Maestro. And he says none of that. The Bull, when he's charging, it's hard to stop him. Had it not been for some help defense, that was very likely going to be a bucket. Sir, too much protein as he tried to go off glass. Strahinja working on Davasambu. Oh, he goes under the screen. That is a bad decision. That is cash money from Strahinja. Oh, they give it up to Davasambu, and he finishes with the scoop. Ulaanbaatar leading by 2, but not. Oh, I thought I was going to say not for long. That was what I meant to say, but he didn't make it. Davasambu navigating through traffic straight to the rack. Strahinja. He's going to go to work on Sir. Hezi right past Davasambu to the Maestro. It's a duet, string music. 12-11. Ooh, right back in business. So a 12-11 game. Ulaanbaatar competitive against the #1 ranked Huishan NE. Take a look. That was just an incredible make by Steve Sir. Just incredible. The Beast handed over to the Maestro, Majstorovic, connected like fiber optic cable. Shout out Sir Charles Kao here in Hong Kong. The Beast getting it back over to the Maestro. Ain't nobody made more twos than him. You can see why. He's changing the climate. It's getting humid around here. He's bringing a heat wave, the Maestro. As he's hit back-to-back twos. Take another look. Hand down, man down. I hope you're good at counting. You leave a hand down on the Maestro, that's all you're gonna be doing. Counting by twos. Davasambu. Oh, he missed the crib. It's a good move. But all of a sudden, Oob lead it by 3. The Beast. Oh, he put him in the mixer. Take another look at the Beast. Spinning free, going off the glass. I was saying earlier, Marko Brankovic is a really underrated player. He's had an outstanding year. A world champion for the first time ever. As a member of Team Serbia, earned his way onto that team. We call him the Beast. He's going to have a seat, a well-earned rest for him. Here's Dr. Strange. Gonna whip it up top to Chin. Chin puts his head down, foot on the gas, missed the crib. Davasambu. Before he could get it down low. Oh, an offensive foul called on Doct. So the ball back over to Oob as we approach the midway point. 5:15 and counting, a 16-12 game. Oob Huishan NE. The Maestro's bounce pass to the cutting Beast. He wedged it. Gotov over to Davasambu. Davasambu gonna drop that shoulder on the Maestro, but wait a minute. We gotta travel. Dr. Strange. Loosey-goosey with it, past the defender, and to the hole with So. Here's Steve Sir spinning free. Odgonjergal. Oh, the running hook. Count that. Beautiful shot. What touch there from Odgonjergal. He's got a chance at a three-point play. And Ulaanbaatar, who were in the lead early in this contest, they now find themselves down by 4. Pending this free throw here, Tocht is gonna knock it in. Still a 3-point lead for Oob. The name of the game is a sprint to 21. Dr. Strange couldn't land it from 2 range. Steve, oh no sir. The rim didn't like the taste of it, spit it out. So the Wilson back to Sir. That one's deflected and out of bounds. That'll leave 4 ticks left. Sir, not that time for mid-range. Here comes Majstorovic. Down to the beast. Oh, Brankovic just a little strong on that short shot. Majstorovic will drive. He will kick. Chin. Put your lighters up. 19-14. And he watches on while Dr. Strange does that. Calls game. Had the right flavor on the scoop. And that is it. So a nice game for the most part. It was a good game, competitive until Ub took the game to the next level. And Ulaanbaatar just could not keep up. There's a reason why Ub have won 4 events this year, and a reason why they are #1 in the game. 21-15 is how that one ends as they pull away late against Ulaanbaatar. The Mongolians back to the drawing board. Ub, they go unbeaten here day 1. And again, not really a shock. This is what they do. And we're going to show you how they got it done. Well, it was with a team effort. Marko Brankovic, the beast, he was balling out of control. They got some help from their new addition, Jiang Chan. No Nemanja Barac. We saw Dejan Majstorovic get cooking there for a while. Strahinja Stojic is doing what he does as well. And all of a sudden, that early lead for Ulaanbaatar disappeared quickly. Just could not keep up the pressure with Ub on the attack. Steve Serve, with all the fakes in his repertoire on that shot. Davasambu had a really good game. But you know what's better than ones? Twos. Oops, twos, too much. Brankovic in his mix. Strahinja Stojic is getting his offense going at will. And they go unbeaten day 1 with a 2-0 record. We'll see Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy back in action a bit later, as they will face off with Cebu Chooks, and a big game for the Filipinos. We will see how that one plays out. But that's that for that one. We're going to get back to Pool B action here momentarily with Liman and Šakiai Gulbelė. This is another one that we had circled on the schedule. We got 6 minutes before we get to that game. So a little bit of time before we get to that action. So if you want to step away for just a brief moment, then I'll give you my permission. But if you're going any longer than 5 minutes, I will personally come and find you. I'll hop on a private jet and be up in your face. No, okay, I won't do that. But just don't go far. Next game starting at 4:15 local time. You got about 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. Back to action in a bit. All right, it's time to get our teams introduced as we are minutes away from getting this game started. Liman is back on the court after a loss. Yes, to Beijing. Beijing, led by Marco Savage, are shaking up Group B. Liman in a must-win situation with Stefan Kojic, Mihailo Vasic, Miroslav Pajcilic, and Naboisa Kilian facing off against the Šakiai Gulbelė team that is one of the hottest in 3x3 right now. These dudes are really trending upwards. And here they come with Modestas Kumpis. He's been banging on people all year long. Paulis Belavicius. Monstar Aurelius Pukalis. And the Uzi, Marius Užupis. The four that represent this lethal Lithuanian squad. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, DJ Last, why you changed that one? That was bad. Tell you a little bit more about Šakiai Gulbelė and why you should worry about this number 7 ranked team in the World Tour standings. Nothing to worry about on the officiating side. That's Cecilia Topt and Eddie Liu getting some work in today. But Šakiai Gulbelė, 255 points. Again, good for number 7 in the World Tour standings. They're peaking at the right time. They've made the Final Four in their last 5 events, including most recently winning the Capivari de Baixo Challenger that was in Brazil. They got a great duo, and that's one half of them right there. I'm calling him Monstar. I like that nickname, Aurelius Pukalis. He and Marius Užupis are averaging 12 points per game between them. They've been on an absolute hot streak since winning the Ubon Challenger in August. So that tells you how long they've been on a little bit of a run here. They end up finishing second at the Montreal Masters, losing to Riga. They finished third in Utrecht. They finished fourth at the Tainan City Challenger. And then again, they won the Capivari de Baixo Challenger. So either wins or semifinal finishes in their last 5 events, which is pretty impressive. They have been a little bit Jekyll and Hyde, I must say. Užupis has been feeling it. Aurelius Pukalis taking MVP at that Capivari de Baixo Challenger.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Both of them shooting well. Pukalis shooting 41% from deep. Užupis 34% from deep. So here we go. One of the matchups of the day. There's Pukalis, can't land it from deep. Killer getting it down. And we got a double foul. That one's on Pukalis and the hitman, Miroslav Pajcilic. These two teams building a bit of a rivalry too, by the way. Liman have had the final say in the previous 2 meetings, knocking out Šakiai Gulbelė in both Lausanne and Utrecht. So, will there be a different end to this story? Oh, Pajcilic left him like a bad relationship. He's been driving all day long. Oh, Kumpis is fouled hard. Modestas Kumpis has had a hell of a year too on this Šakiai Gulbelė team. He's worthy of a lot of credit. Smart dude too. He and I both are Jordan Peterson fans. Pick up the book. Kumpis. Oh, a little strong on the free throw. Oh, Kilian lost it. Kumpis has it deflected, turned right back over. There's a foul on the ground. Well, Zujupas was caught in a bad spot. Killer directing traffic. He's got the Monstar in front of him. One zip Liman. Just scratching the surface in this one. Šakiai Gulbelė. They qualified for the World Tour final. Beijing Chooks is called for the push in the back. We knew that was coming. They got a chance though. They got a chance to potentially move into the top 5 and get the bonus money. Kilian couldn't hit the double. Uzi is ready to fire. Too strong on the pass, is broken up. It's Kojic, Slimmy automatic, splitting the defense. And he runs into traffic on the drive. That's the 15th foul on Šakiai Gulbelė. And we are only a minute and 16 seconds into this game. 5 fouls on Šakiai Gulbelė. That's the only thing that could potentially shoot them in the foot, is getting into that foul trouble. Here's Kojic. He's a bucket, certified. Don't need a stamp. He's averaging 7.8 points per game. That's the second highest points per game average next to Carlos Lasmanis of any player that's played 15 games or more. Slimmy automatic. Beijing Chooks. Not enough protein on that release, so the hitman will take over. Paishalic. The hitman couldn't hit it. So they get it to the Monstar, Aurelius Bucalis. How many times have we seen him and the Manimal do battle? Two of the most dominant bigs in the game. Bucalis has got the size advantage on Vasquez. And they're gonna give it to Bucalis again and let him start the possession from the elbow. Mid-range, Uzi. It's a misfire. He's gonna have to reload. Doing battle with Vasquez here. Vasic will hand it off, sets the screen for Kojic. No, too strong, follows his miss, and missed the crib. Bucalis, permission to fire. He drops the bomb. All net, all wet for the big fella to tie things up at 2 apiece. Again, he's been shooting it great from 2-point range, 41% for Bucalis. And Paishalic is called for the foul. Tied up, deuce apiece. Kumpis with the fresh fade, making his move. Modestus, floaty. And then a warning for defending in the semicircle after the make. But Kumpis, who's been known to climb and throw down this year, he's also got a nice touch there as well. The voice of Kilian, the killer. Gets it down to the post office, and Mahailo's got mail. Oh, nice mid-range strike. Uzi. Kilian, pocket pass. Oh. Thing of beauty right there, that connection. 4-4. Kumpis. Uzi with the shoulder shimmy. Oh. Big bang. (6-4). Šakiai Gulbelė with a 2-point advantage, threatening to knock Liman out on day one after the Serbians were shocked by Beijing. There's a look at Kumpis's floater. And then Vasic with a nice turnaround off the window. Pocket pass to the cutting Vasque again to even things up. Slimiato making his move. Oh, weaving through traffic. Takes a bump. On the shot. So Stefan Kojic, who's had an outstanding year on his own. He's going to knock down the free throw with ease. No FaceTime that time for Belavi Chooks. Here's the hitman. Oh, taking Bukalis straight to the rack. Now it's Bukalis' turn to do some damage. He goes down to the post office. And a foul called on Pajsic. So that's just each player taking advantage of their advantage. Pajsic the quickness and Bukalis with the size. Bukalis has got Kilian posted. Good box out by Kilian. Count it. So Ujupis is going to get the continuation. World Cup silver medalist this year. Uzi gets the stroke to go. He's got one more to go. And a clean trip to the charity stripe. Sakiai lead it by 3. They got no more fouls to give. And Liman somehow caught up to them, surpassed them in the foul category. Sakiai was the one in trouble. They had 5 fouls in the first minute and 16 seconds. Turn around when I'm talking to you. Ujupis with the turnaround J. Šakiai Gulbelė lead it by 4. That's bully ball personified. The manimal in beast mode. Kumpis. In and out, dribble move. Faded, faded, faded. My killer, he faded. Now Kilian trying to answer. Can't do it. Uzi empties the clip. 2 to the head. 14-7. Šakiai Gulbelė. Kilian now. He takes the feed. That's good eat. What an absolutely treacherous group, Pool B this is, with Beijing, Šakiai Gulbelė, and Liman. Beijing shocking Liman by 2 to start the day, putting the Serbians on notice here as they trail it by 6 with 4.5 to play. Liman's got to turn the tide quickly. That one comes up abbreviated, short from the corner. Kojic defending Kumpis. Kumpis, he sees the mismatch down there as Bukalis drop step, dropped him off. It's a bucket. Good defense too from the Monstar. And talking to some of the teams, some of the players on each team. Stefan Stojic was showing a lot of respect to this Šakiai Gulbelė team. We're talking about some of the teams that we thought would be real trouble in this one. And I heard Šakiai Gulbelė's name more than once. They're playing some good 3x3 right now Ujupis has it poked away. That's quick hands by Kilian. That'll leave Šakiai Gulbelė with 6 seconds to shoot. Alrighty, back to the action we go. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, back with you. Pool B, game 3. Under 4 minutes left as Šakiai Gulbelė trying to maintain this 6-point advantage, closing in on that 21-point mark. They have been automatic, and there's a friendly bounce for Ujupis. Oh, the hitman strikes from 2 range. 16-11, just like that. Kumpis with a chance to take 2 right back. He missed it, but the ball came right back to him. Kumpis will give it up to Monstar. Bumping and banging with Vasquez, and a foul called, and then a technical issue. Mihailo Vasic. Oh. Uzi misfired majorly at the free throw line. That was the technical free throw. That's because Vasquez was doing too much chirping with one of our officials. Liman did pick up a 9th team foul. So Bukelis is going to nail the first of 2. A frustrating game for Liman. They've been trailing for most of this contest. So that frustration boiling over as the fouls have continued to add up, and the lead is swelling up like a bee sting. It's 18-11. Baseline drive, the hitman. Just over 3 minutes to play. Šakiai Gulbelė 3 points away. As Kumpis turns the corner, his pass is broken up by Pašalić. Here's Kojic. Slimiauto making his move left, swings it right. Vasquez thought about the 2, finally decides to pull it, missed it. Kumpis with the rebound. Good rebounder for his size as well. They want to get it to Bukelis. Here's Aurelius, hands it off. Faked the handoff. He had me faked out. Bukelis, as I mentioned, he's been shooting the lights out from long range, and he's a bruiser up close. That is game time. Monstar takes his game to the next level, and Šakiai Gulbelė win it by 8. Liman are done day 1. Your number 2 ranked team in the standings are done day 1. That's going to open the door for somebody to potentially jump Liman in the standings when it's money time. And congratulations to Šakiai Gulbelė. That was a shocking win for them to win it in that fashion over Liman. That's an 8-point victory. So Liman beat by Beijing, and then beat by Šakiai Gulbelė. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Rachel Rominger is standing by with Modestas Kumpis after a big win that will secure his team's spot in the quarters. Rach, take it away.
A team you're very familiar with. What were you able to take away from this game?
We know that they're going to play tough. You know, our last World Tour game was against them in Utrecht semifinals. So we wanted to revenge, you know, them. And we did what we needed to do. You know, play tough, play with a good intensity, and I'm happy we got a solid win.
You're on a winning streak after Brazil Challenger. How's the team chemistry?
Team chemistry is great. We got to go through a lot of BS, you know, and I'm happy we're in this spot now, that we're mentally and physically ready, you know, to play the games.
Well, good luck for the rest.
Yes, good luck indeed. Thank you, Rachel. Modestas Kumpis and company with an 8-point victory over Liman. They have set the tone for what should be a thrilling clash. Šakiai Gulbelė in Beijing for the #1 slot out of Group B. Who would have thought that Liman would be done this early? Not I, said the cat. But this competition is thicker than dry peanut butter. It bees like that sometimes. Aurelius Bucalis, the Liman star, is shining brightly, stepping outside and showing that range. Šakiai Gulbelė have really elevated their play of late, and they've done it on the big man's back. The hustle and bustle from Modestas Kumpis. Marius Ujupis' ability to score the Wilson, and Paulus Belavicius. He can do it all as well. Šakiai Gulbelė. Well, they're much like an Antwerp team that I was talking about earlier. Šakiai Gulbelė are another one of those teams that when they're playing at their best, they are really good, can beat anybody. But they show the other side sometimes too, but that other side seems to be long gone here recently. So while Liman did give it their best shot, it was not quite enough. So we will have a
Hong Kong Nunchaku Association.
Kaohsiung 請問掌門，thank you。